Hi guys. First of all, I'm gonna apologize if I sound kind of like I'm lacking energy right now because I just got back from an exam and my brain is fried. I have a really bad headache and I'm just really tired from the exam. But the exam went well, so yay! I'm gonna quickly tell you what I have on my face today. I'm wearing my new MAC Patina eyeshadow. I'm aware that the lighting is kind of weird, like there's... Oh, it's because my window's sort of half, my blinds are half down, but okay, just ignore that. And then I just have some Prestige bronzer on my cheeks, and on my lips I'm wearing my new Too Faced Lip of Luxury lipstick in Free Love. So that's the color on. It's a really nice shimmery pink. So, one of my subscribers requested a review of the Dior Nude foundation, and I have it here. It's my HG foundation. It's the only foundation I have. It's the only foundation I use. I use it every day if I'm going out. And basically it's a natural glow hydrating makeup. That's what it says on the bottle. And it consists of 40% water, mineral water, which is what makes it so hydrating and what gives you that glow on your face when you apply it. And it's oil-free. So this is the shade I have, which is 31. It's sort of like a medium beige color. So that matches my medium skin tone right now. This is about my 4th bottle of this foundation. I love it. I've used it in different shades and they're all equally great. They're, you know, the texture is consistent and I just love it. It comes with a pump, which is very hygienic, and I've had some problems with the pumps before. I think the newer bottles, when this foundation was first released, had some pump problems. It would get stuck like halfway through the bottle and I'd have a really hard time getting foundation out, but I'm not having any problems with the pump on this bottle. Basically how the shades work for Dior is they have the like general shade color, so it would be 20 or 30, and then within that shade category it'll have different undertones. So 20 would be a neutral undertone, so neither pink nor yellow, and then 21, if it adds a 1 at the end, then it is a yellow undertone, and that's what I use because I have some yellow undertones in my skin, so that's why this is 31. So it's a darker shade and it has yellow undertones. And then 2, if it's like 22 or 32, it would be a pink undertone, and then 23, 33, whatever, is peach undertones. So it's really easy to find a shade that exactly matches your skin tone. Yeah. So my subscriber said that she thought that Dior foundations had a gray undertone. I don't believe that's true. Maybe that's like how it looks on your skin, but that's just because it doesn't match your undertone. So if you have neutral undertones, go for the numbers ending in 0. If you have yellow, go for the 1. If you have a pink undertone, go for the numbers ending in 2. And if you have a peach undertone, go for the number ending in 3. So I'm going to show you the consistency. It is thicker than most foundations. There it is on my hand. And you can see that it doesn't really drip. So I'm going to rub that in. This provides a medium coverage, and the texture is so smooth and so luxurious. Like, you can tell immediately when you smooth it on your face that it's really high quality. So there's half of my hand with the foundation on this side, and then half without. And I have sort of blotchy hands when I'm a bit cold, and you can kind of tell how that covers it up. So this is a medium coverage, and so it allows, like, if you have freckles, it would allow the freckles to show through a little bit, so it looks really natural. Another thing I love about this foundation is it lasts on your skin all day. I'll apply it, say if I apply it in the morning, it'll last all the way until I take it off at night when I'm about to go to bed. And it doesn't look cakey because it consists of 40% water. And it doesn't break me out. I love it. It doesn't irritate my skin, and my skin became quite sensitive after I took Roaccutane, or Accutane as you call it in the US, which is like a really strong acne medication that makes your skin sensitive and dry. When I had dry skin while I was on Roaccutane, I was still using this foundation and it was fine. It sufficiently moisturized my skin. I didn't have dry patches or you know, skin flaking off or anything. And when I had oily skin before I went on Roaccutane, this was great as well because it's oil free. And now my skin's kind of combination. I get oily around my nose, a bit up here sometimes, and my chin. And this is still great. So it doesn't dry out my skin, it doesn't make my skin more oily, it's just perfect. What else can I say about this foundation? I'm not sure. I can tell you what other foundations I have used. I used to use the Chanel Teint Innocence, if you will, which is their, it comes in the little short pot, and that was nice. It was really glowy because it had iridescent shimmers in it that reflected the light. This doesn't have those shimmers. It's a matte foundation, but it gives you a glow. That's the difference. It doesn't have any shimmer particles or anything in it. The thing I didn't like about the Chanel foundation was that it looked great when I first applied it, but after a couple hours, it would oxidize on my skin. That means that it reacts with the oxygen in the air, and it turns orange. So my face will end up looking orange, and it'll start wearing off, and my face would look patchy. So that was no good. Actually, how I discovered this foundation was when it was first released, they had these samples in the magazine, and the samples only came in shade 30, which at the time was too dark for me. But I loved the consistency, and I loved how it made my skin look dewy, glowy, healthy, and I loved how it felt. Oh, another thing to say about this foundation is that it does have a light scent to it. It's lightly perfumed, but it's a nice scent. I don't really know how to describe the scent, but it's a nice smell. So if you don't like fragranced foundations, go like to a counter and smell it first and see if the smell bothers you. But yeah, I don't think it's offensive. It's a bit floral and powdery. Yeah, I've also tried the Makeup Forever HD foundation, which everyone raves about, which I really don't understand because I thought it was supposed to make your skin look flawless, but it's actually sheerer than this foundation, and it felt really silicone-y, so it felt like, you know, if you know what silicone is, it's in a lot of primers, and it sort of feels a bit rubbery maybe, and it sits on your skin. It doesn't absorb into your skin, it doesn't feel like real skin, it feels very rubbery and fake. I mean, it feels really smooth, but it doesn't feel like skin. So I didn't like that foundation, the Makeup Forever, and it didn't last on my skin as well as this one does. So those are basically, oh, and I've tried the Max Factor Second Skin foundation, which is a drugstore foundation. I didn't like that one. It wore off really quickly. It didn't provide enough coverage. So this is definitely my holy grail foundation. I haven't tried any of the other Dior foundations, but I don't feel the need to. I know they have quite a full coverage matte foundation called Dior Forever, and it's supposed to last on your skin really well, like prevent against humidity and like sweat and all that. But I like dewy finishes in my foundation. I don't want to have really matte looking skin. I like to look healthy. So this I highly recommend. You can probably go to the counter and ask for a sample, and if you like it then you could purchase, or if you don't have to, obviously. So that's my review. I hope it was helpful, and I'll be doing a review on the Garnier Tinted Eye Roll-On soon. So stay tuned for that. Bye!